Take two. Welcome in to the show where all film takes are welcome. My name is Mina.
And I'm Gab Garcia.
And we're feeling a little bit filmish. Episode 2, baby. Episode 2. Joining us today is, of course, our guy in the chair, as usual, Luis. How are we all feeling today, fellas? How are we all feeling today?
I am feeling the same.
You look the same.
I wonder what that means. I'm clearly in a different outfit.
It feels like you're stuck in time, buddy. You're still stuck in that last episode because it was so
I've been
good.
sitting in this chair since the last episode.
That was like a year ago?
I think I forgot to feed you, though.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
I've digested my own internals.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's a great segue because we're going to be talking about Wes Anderson. That was not a great segue.
Speaking of digestion.
Speaking of digestion.
We've got...
But yeah, we're going to be skipping over our usual top four, our last four watches, and we're going to go straight into our topic, which is we're just going to be talking about the boy, the auteur, Wes Anderson.
The auteur.
The auteur director himself.
Wesy boy.
Wes Anderson. So why did this topic come about? Do we just want to talk about Wes?
Well, yes. It gave me an excuse to rewatch his movies. But for some reason, the film community is putting a blacklist against him, saying like he is just style over substance now.
People have been saying he's been falling off. And
I
such.
know. And we're here to talk about, is it? Or what do we think about the boy?
I agree.
Yeah.
You agree that
You
he's
agree
fallen
that
off?
falling off?
I'm just kidding. I haven't. I have seen like none of them.
You've seen
I've seen two. Sorry.
You've seen two, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
more like
so-
1.5.
So for this episode, we are gonna have our own not ranking system, but just like a system to dictate how we feel about each film. So at the top we have classic?
We have a
We
classic.
have a classic. So that's basically what we think is like a masterpiece, or like the cream of the crop of that.
I agree.
Work. And then next we're gonna have what is it?
We have must watch.
Must watch. So this is something that we think is great. Like it's essential if you're gonna dive into this director's work. Next, you're gonna have worth a shot. Something that is good, but how do we describe it? It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Like
It's good.
if we were gonna
Try
use
it.
another word
Why
and
not?
something not pretentious, like
Yes.
worth a
Good.
shot is good. And then we're gonna have not for us, which is exactly
Not
how it
for
is.
me.
Just not for us. And
Not your cup of tea.
not my because
Yes.
this is all gonna be subjective. It's not like there's gonna be like the definitive Wes Anderson video. You know what
This
I mean?
ain't about his best movies or what we think it is objectively. This is just our personal takes.
Yeah, it's just how we feel about the guy. Because I personally, how did you discover Wes Anderson? That's actually a good question.
Wes Anderson was the first director I knew by name. I'm recording here, buddy.
Oh, okay, cool. Just making sure. But yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so my friend at the time turned me on to him.
Dude, when we watch this back, you're gonna see me go.
Turned me on to his work.
There you go.
He didn't let me finish the sentence. And I watched Moonrise Kingdom. That was my first Wes Anderson movie. I won't
your first?
spoil,
Crazy.
but that was my first. I
Same.
was 9 years old.
Wow.
9, 10, 11. Yeah. Whenever
It came
whatever
out in
that year came out.
2012.
Yeah, I think I was around, okay, maybe like 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
And from there, I was like, okay, cool. He's a. I didn't really embrace film like how I did
Yeah.
now. So I watched it and I was
you're
like,
11. So.
okay, that was a movie.
I
That
was
was
a
truly a
film
movie.
connoisseur.
Yeah.
My favorite film when I was 11 was Fight Club.
And then around 2018, 2019, I sat down and watched almost all of his movies,
Wow.
and the rest is history.
Cool.
How about you?
Oh, so funny story. So my family was we were the kind of family who would get, I mean, it's a Filipino thing. We would get pirated DVDs.
What?
You did that too. man.
No.
I mean, this is purely, okay. It's theoretically, my family got pirated DVDs. They
You
got
didn't know they were pirated.
I didn't know they were pirated.
Allegedly.
Yeah, genuinely though, I didn't know they were pirated at the time.
Yeah.
So I didn't commit a crime. I didn't do that. But yeah, we had a bunch of animated movies, and I was a kid, so I think my parents picked up Fantastic Mr. Fox because, of course, it's an animated movie.
Hell yeah.
And even then, when I was a kid, when I was watching it, as maybe I was like 11 or something, I was like, this feels like there's a lot going. Like even as a kid, I could tell that there was a lot more than
Too big brain.
too big. It felt like there's a lot more going on here than
Yep.
underneath the surface. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some themes here, but like I can't quite identify them. I just knew it as the fun stop motion Fox movie where they try to steal food. But I mean, it still is.
That is what
It
it's about.
still
Yes.
is. But yeah, that was my first ever experience with Wes Anderson, and I think when I was getting into film and all that, I think my next one might have been Royal Tenenbaums.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're
Royal
gonna
Tenenbaums.
be talking about his entire filmography. How about you, Luis?
My first was Moonrise Kingdom also. My
Hey.
sisters made me watch it. That was a long time ago. I have no idea what kind of person I was back then. I just remember what I felt watching that movie.
I don't know who I was.
Let's
I-
save that.
Yeah, for context, I change persons every 4 months.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
change
Makes sense.
personalities.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or just persons.
Persons.
Wow.
Yeah, so 4 months from now,
Wow.
I'm gonna be like
Different Luis.
Raphael.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Raphael.
I'm learning so much about you as we keep doing these
My
episodes.
color palette of clothing is gonna be like
That's insane.
purple.
I love it.
Ew.
Your Instagram is gonna be Luis the employee.
You're
instead
gonna
of
be
intern.
a Wes Anderson character.
Yeah.
Who just
Yeah.
speaks like this and
Oh,
talks in
actually.
monotone language.
Deadpan deliveries every time. But yeah, we're gonna be delving into each of his feature-length films. We won't be delving into the shorts because I haven't seen all of them.
Me as well.
Yeah, the only one I've seen is the Henry Sugar one. But
So
yeah.
Luis is gonna fire shot it to us random order.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then
yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
not
talk
gonna go
about it.
by release date. We're gonna go random.
Let's see. I'm
Alright.
excited.
Let's
The first one,
kick it off.
Let's do it.
oh my god, I hate it when the wheel goes
yeah.
in the edge.
Oh no.
Royal Tenenbaums.
Royal
Oh,
Tenenbaums.
okay, perfect.
All right.
So how are we gonna do this?
I think let's just go with you, then let's go to me.
Okay,
All right.
for Royal Tenenbaums, I think for me, just because it meant a lot, and it was during the period of when I was really getting into film and cinema and all that. I think I'm gonna give it a classic.
Okay.
When I think of Wes Anderson and everything when it comes to his style, this is the first film that comes to mind. Royal Tenenbaums. The outfits, the music, the cinematography, I think Royal Tenenbaums it's not the movie where he was able to perfect his style, but it's the movie where you can tell it's like, oh, okay, this is what I want to do. Like his cinematography really takes form here, because compared to Bottle Rocket and Rushmore, it still feels a bit more like he's finding his footing.
Right.
But
right.
Royal Tenenbaums feels like
You got it.
I'm about to lock it in.
You
know
got
what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
And I what I love about Royal Tenenbaums is this applies to most of his movies too, where he's able to make so many tragedies just whimsical,
Right. Yeah.
and that's what makes it so fun to watch in a way. With Royal Tenenbaums, I really connect with the characters because they feel so real. You know what I mean? I think with the way they're characterized, like they're celebrities and with the family are celebrities, it actually feels like something I could see in like real life. You know, like
Yeah.
this family that's been
Agreed.
that have been problematic and ripped apart, but
Yeah.
then they try to come back together in a way like years later. And I think this is one of the movies I rewatched recently because I haven't seen it in a
Nice.
good while. And yeah, I'd say it still holds up. It has probably my favorite needle drop in any movie ever.
Mhm.
Do you know which scene I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a scene where Richie meets with Margot at the bus station,
I see.
and then the song plays. It's I can't remember the name of the song
yes,
right now.
I
but
do know the scene. It's
I
filmed in
watched
my
it
head.
recently. I got goosebumps. I was
Cool.
like, this is what Wes Anderson's all about, I think. And yeah, you could really tell this is where it feels like a very, even though it is like this family, it's about this big family. You can tell that each of them are really going through something,
Right.
and it is so palpable in the way that they're not even like showing their sadness outright, but you can just tell.
Yeah.
Even in the scene where Richie's in the bathroom, it's so depressing to watch, and you just want everything to be okay with them. But yeah, I love the Royal Tenenbaums. It means a lot to me as a movie.
It's one of those like when you're becoming a film nerd, this is like
It's an essential.
the essential, like one
Yeah.
of the first things.
Yeah.
So I understand this is a lot of people's favorite Wes Anderson,
Yeah.
just because of how it introduced that style and how iconic the characters are.
Mm. For
Ben
me-
Stiller is one of my favorite
Yeah.
Wes Anderson characters.
Oh yeah, he's so funny in this movie. I would say this is my. It's on par. It's tied for second. I'd say
Ooh.
it's tied for something. It's tied with another movie for me on second.
Okay,
place of
let's
Wes
not spoil
Anderson.
that. For me,
Yeah.
I would give it a must watch. I
Okay.
just don't have that emotional attachment to Royal Tenenbaums as a lot of
Okay.
people do.
Okay.
Because while the story I do connect with an emotional level, I think just like the overall like packaging of like, would I watch this every year kind of thing or like always revisit it? It's not one of the West movies I would always rewatch. I
Okay.
would say like the last time I watched it was 2019.
Wow.
So it's
okay.
been a while.
Right.
But it's
okay.
still very fresh in my mind. And I feel like it's one of those movies I can revisit like maybe
Yeah.
once a decade.
No, that's fair because I've only seen it I think thrice in my life, but I do
Right.
have it on the Criterion Collection just because it does mean.
It is a pretty
It-
Criterion.
yeah, it's and the cover art of that is really well. All of them
Right.
actually. Every single Wes Anderson cover on the Criterion is really well. But yeah, I think it's just I'd say it's one of his most memorable
It is.
films. Yeah, and it's just a great ensemble cast as well.
I think for me, this is a hot take, but I think in terms of family dynamic, he improved. I know a lot of people say he peaked in Royal Tenenbaums, but later movies where it deals with siblings and parentals, there's movies I prefer, which we'll get into later.
Interesting. Okay.
But I really love the cast.
Yes.
I think Luke Wilson, Gwyneth Paltrow,
Yeah.
Ben Stiller, you believe their chemistry, you believe their kids, you believe Gene Hackman raised them in a very good and
Yeah,
very
they
bad
feel like
way.
a real family.
Exactly. And the poster is so iconic.
Yeah, I love
They're
that
all
poster.
just like standing up,
I would
like
hang.
looking
I would
deadpan.
hang that on my room, honestly.
And Luke and Owen Wilson's just like that.
Yeah,
As the
yeah.
cowboy. So Royal Tenenbaums is a must watch for me. I would recommend it to anyone.
course,
Like if you
yeah.
were to be a film nerd, I would put it there. But personally, just not a classic for me.
All right, are we moving on to the
Let's
next
go.
one?
Next movie.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Fantastic
wow.
Mr. Fox.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut you boys.
Okay.
This is the only classic for me. For
Whoa.
Wes Anderson.
Whoa.
Okay, it is also a classic for me. I think
This movie's awesome.
this is shoulder to shoulder with me in terms of Back to the Future because to me Back to the Future is like a perfect film,
Yes.
and I think Fantastic Mr. Fox is a perfect film for me.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Actually, I watched this really late. I watched it
Whoa.
in 2022.
Wow. Okay, so late into the game, but it's great
Super.
that you're still able to recognize it
But
for what it
my
for what it is.
goodness,
It's so
I
good.
watched it in a Discord date. Yeah,
Oh.
it was the
Cute.
pandemic, right? So like we were like picking what movie should we watch, and we picked Fantastic Mr. Fox. And the entire time we were watching, because I'm usually the talkative type who points out things, I did not say a single
just
word.
locked in.
I was like, "Whoa," because I already seen Isle of Dogs prior to
Right.
Fantastic
Oh,
Mr.
wow, you
Fox.
watched Isle of Dogs first.
I saw that
Okay.
first, so I was like, "Whoa, this is where he." I would say this is where he perfected his style.
Exactly. I was gonna say. I said that Royal Tenenbaums is like him, where he's like locked into a
Yeah,
style.
he got it,
I
but-
think Fantastic Mr. Fox is where he perfects it because
Exactly.
it's animated.
Yeah.
So in terms of like the symmetrical shots, he's really able
could
to
do it.
make the
It's easier to do
symmetrical
it, yeah.
shots incredibly symmetrical.
Agreed. Yeah.
And yeah, I 100% agree with you, and this is where he perfects his style.
This is my favorite thematics of any movie. This is his, like, this one connects to me the most about identity and what George Clooney character goes through.
Yeah.
It was kind of perfect during the time of the pandemic when I first
Right.
watched it,
Right.
where I was feeling like I don't know what I want to do with my life, and then later I'll just embrace who I am.
Exactly. I as a kid I didn't get that wolf scene like at all.
Oh
But
really?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was a
Okay,
kid.
that makes sense.
I was
yeah.
11, but like
Yeah.
once I rewatched it, I was like, wow, okay, I get you. I wish George Clooney was in more Wes Anderson movies, man.
Me too.
He's so talented, and I loved. Have you seen the behind the scenes of this movie?
I have not.
So the way
Oh,
they recorded the
great.
lines, they did it in person.
Uh-huh.
So when like in
Wait.
the scenes where he's doing the motorcycle,
Were they all
stuff-
together?
Yeah, they're like all together, and he's pretending like they're riding.
Oh.
So yeah, the guy who plays Kyle is there. The guy who plays what's his name? What's the name of his son? Jace, not Jason, but the guy Jason
Luis
Schwartzman
Jose,
voices
yes,
him, yeah.
Jason
But like they're
Schwartzman.
all. I don't know if Jason Schwartzman there was, but George Clooney is there, and he's like acting out the whole thing.
Yes.
Like, the
Okay, I
motorcycle
can feel it.
shaking.
Is it the same like Rango? Is it Rango?
It's kind of like I feel it's kind of like
Sorta.
Rango,
Yeah.
yeah. But they film it outdoors and everything.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
that's
like
cute.
I think they take it to the next step. Like there's a scene where Mr. Fox is running around
Yeah.
like in the leaves.
Yeah.
They got George Clooney running outside.
That's
in
Yeah,
the
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
leaves.
It's like the part where they're running and they're celebrating their steals and everything. Like,
Yeah.
like, then they're like saying woo woo woo, like that's all like outdoors and everything. Like that's so fun. I think. What do you think of this movie actually?
I did not see it in its entirety.
Oh.
It was playing in the
Oh.
background of our high school Christmas party.
Okay.
That's an interesting
You know
Christmas
what?
movie.
Yeah.
That's a fun. I mean, it's a Thanksgiving
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
kind of. So yeah. So you didn't.
But I mean, it's great
Okay.
from what I saw.
That's
Okay,
good.
that's
Even
good.
if you didn't see it in
See,
full, you
that-
say it's
that is
great.
an affecting movie. I love Willem Dafoe in this too.
Yes.
It's like the rat. Oh,
He is the rat.
I'm gonna get the shatter.
Nice.
So good.
I think it has the best color palette I've seen in any animated
Oh.
movie.
Oh, an animated movie.
Yes.
Fair.
Oh.
Okay, that I can agree with. Yeah.
In animated movies. Oh,
Oh.
there's some takes
know about
coming
Say Spider-Verse.
in.
No, not even.
Oh, what do you think it is?
I just think the
Look
colors are
Back.
so. Come again?
Oh, okay. I can agree
Look
with
Back?
you there. Look Back is great.
Interesting. Okay, I
but
haven't seen
I
Look
agree
Back.
with you though. I think just because Look Back came out recently and I haven't seen
Right.
it since. But yeah.
Or maybe maybe I'm just not a fan of like
Stop motion.
Whoa.
the color because we're talking about color palette.
Yeah,
I love it,
It's
bro.
kind of
It's just so distinct to
Not
me.
homogenous. Not,
Like,
that's not the word.
Every time I think of like that color, I just think of Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I really
It's
want.
iconic.
I want
yeah.
to go as him for Halloween someday.
That's a great Halloween.
And I
Oh,
costume.
you
go
just
as-
missed
I
it.
don't want to live in a hole anymore. That's such a fun line. I don't want to live in a hole anymore.
I would say, for me, Wes Anderson is the type of director that I like and love a lot of his films, but
Yeah.
this is the only one I would say it's a classic because
Yeah.
I think it would go down in history as one of the best animated movies of the entire world.
Yeah.
Like if
fair.
aliens came down here, I would put Fantastic Mr. Fox there.
Yeah, and if you watch that movie without audio, you would 100% get what's going on still.
Yeah,
I think.
it's.
Did you
That's
watch-
a good like standard to put.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it's for a movie that's so beloved. I think it's kind of underrated in a sense that the mainstream public just
Oh,
doesn't give
fair.
it its flowers.
Fair.
Because we always give Pixar its flowers, but Fantastic Mr. Fox needs to be like,
Yeah.
That's
you know,
true.
people say up there like,
There-
oh, best animated,
Yeah.
Ratatouille, Finding Nemo.
Because there's another Wes
be up there.
Anderson film I think that is more mainstream than this. I
That's
think.
true.
Yeah,
We'll get
and
to that when we get to
that.
that.
We'll get
All right, next movie. I love Fantastic
Next
Mr. Fox.
movie is
He's great.
Isle of Dogs.
I love
Oh,
doggies.
the other animated one. Do you know the secret title this movie has?
Ooh, what was it?
It's I Love Dogs.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I Love Dogs.
What
I
do you
Love
mean?
Dogs.
It's the same title.
No, Isle
I'm
of
just
Dogs.
kidding. God.
I was about to be so. I can't believe you're making me explain this, man.
My sister hates this movie because this
Whoa.
movie's
Whoa.
anti-cats.
Oh, okay.
Where did I rank this one? Hold on, I wrote it down.
For
That's
me,
like that tweet.
yeah.
What's that? I like pancakes. Oh, so you hate waffles?
Yeah. I would say this movie's worth a shot.
Same. I put worth a shot.
I watched it the year it
Okay,
came out.
okay.
And
2018.
for me, it's not like up there as one of his best, but I think if you like his work, might as well already watch
Yeah.
it. It's not the first movie I would show to like
Same.
someone who wants to get into the world of Wes Anderson, but there's a certain charm I have, mainly towards the ending of what the main character says
Yeah.
about his father. And I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
there you go. That's everything I love about Wes Anderson when it comes to family dynamic. It's just hits me in a personal level.
You know, for a lot of Wes Anderson films, it's his style really does come in like if you're not used to his style, you're probably gonna connect with the ending at least.
Yeah,
if
that's
that
true.
makes sense. That for a lot of the movies, I
Yeah.
find myself realizing that.
That's true.
Especially upon these recent rewatches of mine. But yeah, Isle of Dogs, that 2018, right?
2018, yes, 2018.
I remember really looking forward to it because I think this was gonna be the first Wes Anderson film that showed here. I think in cinemas.
I think Grand Budapest showed here.
Did it?
We just weren't film
Oh, yeah, we
nerds
probably
yet.
weren't it. But okay, then
Yeah.
maybe it would have been the first.
It
for me.
us, yeah, I get
But
that.
I didn't get to catch it. But also, I rewatched it this year actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I thought it's still good. I just think the pacing compared to the other films.
I agree. It's a little bit of a
films,
slow
yes.
burn.
Yeah, and I think the plot just isn't as engaging as his other films.
The
But
characters aren't as memorable for
Yeah.
me.
I don't enjoy Greta Gerwig's character in
Oh.
that movie.
Okay,
The,
that's a fair
like,
take. yeah.
the activist.
Yes,
who-
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
I think whenever we cut back to her, I'm not as engaged, which is a testament to how well the actual dog sequences are. I love being on the island and I
Oh,
like
yes.
being with the what's the kid's name? It's not Akira.
I
It's
forgot.
it's something. But the kid
Akira.
and the dog, I love that dynamic a lot. Maybe
Yeah.
because I'm a dog person.
Yeah, I don't hate this movie as much as
Yeah,
other
I don't-
people
I
do.
don't hate this movie.
Oh, for the record, I don't hate any Wes Anderson. I don't
Me
think he has
too,
a
me
bad
too.
movie.
I don't hate any of them.
Yeah.
We just gotta put movies
Yeah,
and places
but-
in their ranks for us.
I would say Isle of Dogs, I would watch it over any like not mainstream, that's not the word. Hollywood blockbuster animated movies of Sony.
Oh, like the major studios.
and yeah, major studios.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
yeah.
because I can still see he still has something to say.
Yeah,
I would say
fair.
that with every Wes Anderson. For
Fair.
me, I'll bring this up right now. He is not style over substance. I think every film has something to say that means something to him.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, I think there's
We'll-
one film
we'll
where
get- Ooh, I'm excited to-
There's only
let's-
one
I'm
film I
excited.
think where that, but it's only to me. I can
Okay,
see
I'm
why.
excited. Let's
I
what
can
we're
see
doing.
that not applying to other
Right,
people.
right.
Like I 100% respect that, but to me it only.
Okay,
I was like,
we'll
okay,
talk about
style
that.
over substance, just a little bit. But yeah, next film.
Asteroid City.
Okay, it's not that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I was hoping.
Okay.
Have you seen?
It would have been no, but it was just like
Oh, okay.
a
The
good
transition
segue.
would have been perfect.
the random wheel would have just been perfect.
Okay. What did I put this on?
Asteroid City. So I put this in
Okay.
must watch. This is one of my
Must
favorite.
watch?
This is one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. I only watched it recently, like last week.
Oh, really?
Now here's the thing with Asteroid City. When I first watched it, of course, like a lot of people,
Confused.
you'd go like, "What the hell is
Exactly.
this movie
Exactly. That's what I
about?"
was about.
But then what's fascinating to me about this movie is I feel like without the context, it wouldn't be as impactful because this is his pandemic movie.
Yeah.
This is his interpretation of what it feels like to be an artist in the pandemic and how he wanted to express his own vulnerabilities. If you don't know that, the movie would be like,
Exactly.
huh.
I think for me, same idea. I think if you didn't know the context, it would be worth a shot.
Yeah.
But if you 100% knew it and you walked into it knowing what it's going to be about, which is difficult because you always want to go into art not knowing what it's going to be about, just so you're
Come in blind, yes,
come in
agreed.
blind. So I think it's a movie that is beneficial of a rewatch, I'd say. So if you do know the context, for me, I would put it at what's our second one?
The second one?
Our second ranking.
Must watch.
Must watch. Yeah, I would put it at must watch because I remember I watched this on a plane. And,
Okay.
And surprisingly, a pretty fun plane movie. I'm gonna be real. I was locked in. And not to say that's bad or anything, but I did enjoy it. It's just same thing. It left me confused. But then once I did my research and I read up on it, I was like, okay, a lot of these sequences make sense now, I think. And I love how it's purposely imperfect because
Right.
the movie is about a bunch of actors making the play, right?
Yes.
And I like that there's little imperfections throughout the movie, like even in the editing.
Yeah, and the ADR also.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember like being, oh wow, I thought Wes had like missteps. I was like,
Yeah.
what is this?
He messed up.
He's not doing his meticulous work. That's
was
insane.
intentional.
But that's why when I found out what this movie is about, I had a better appreciation for
Right.
it. 100%. I think, it definitely deserves a rewatch if you're left confused, I think.
It's not the first movie I would tell someone to watch.
Yeah, 100%.
It's gotta be, you gotta know his style
Yeah.
and know
Yeah.
who his line of actors usually are. Because I remember when this first movie came out, I was like, whoa, Tom Hanks is there, Bryan
Yeah.
Cranston's there, ScarJo's there.
Was that Tom Hanks' first Wes?
That was
It
his
is, right?
first
Yeah,
Wes.
yeah.
And then coming in, this is the movie where the
Maya
whole,
Hawke too.
I'm gonna talk like this, very monotonous. How about you?
Maya
It's grown to the max.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's a way of him kind of looking at his own film. He's kind of
Yeah,
like
he's
critiquing his own style,
Yeah.
self-reflecting on what his art means to himself.
Yeah.
And for me, this movie has so much relatable pandemic things only people who lived through the pandemic would understand. That's how this is my own interpretation. Like there is a scene where the kids were like naming things.
Yeah.
I did that so much on Discord for reals.
Or even just like the simplest
Yeah.
kind of metaphor where even we're just Scarlett Johansson and Jason Schwartzman are just talking to each other but from
Exactly.
across their own houses.
Bro, there's so many people I met in the pandemic. I
Yeah.
don't even talk to them now.
Yeah.
It was just, it feels like such a time capsule
Yeah.
for that era. So
I think Asteroid City will be looked back upon with fondness, I think, or better appreciation. I hope, at least, because I think there is a lot to unpack in that movie. And it's something that you really need to revisit, I think.
yeah, there's also like this commentary of how theater is a dying art form.
Yeah.
And how like moving forward, is it going to be as appreciated?
Yeah.
Knowing with how everyone prefers to be at home and
Yeah, and watch
easy
Netflix and
watching.
stuff, yeah.
It's not as of a connection as it was before. So there's a lot to digest. It shows a lot of his fears of the future and also himself as a director. That's why
it's
I
his
eat this
most
up.
personal work.
I
would
think it
say.
is.
Yeah, which is it would catch you off guard for sure. But at that point, he was doing a lot of stuff where he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Pre-French Dispatch, a lot of his stuff was linear.
Yes.
Did you notice that where it's like it doesn't cut to anything?
Yeah.
It's except Grand Budapest, but also a majority of it is linear. But at that point, he really was being experimental with his own style, and I
Yeah.
think that's such a bold thing to do for an auteur.
Yeah.
You think people would, like most authors just stay in their own lane, and Wes just doesn't.
And can I just say, I watched a few interviews about Asteroid City. My man doesn't give any answers to what it's about, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, I love that he keeps it open to interpretation for everything. I think there's not going to be a definitive answer for what that movie is truly about, and that's the beauty of it.
I know this movie is the kind of poster child of like, this is where Wes Anderson fell off.
Oh yeah,
But
it is.
I was really surprised how much I really loved it.
Yeah.
So it's up there. One of my favorite Wes Anderson. So
Okay.
must watch for me.
Next movie.
Next is French Dispatch.
The French Dispatch. Okay, here's the thing. So I haven't seen The French Dispatch since the year it came out. And
Me
I
too.
feel like I need to revisit it
Me too.
when I understand or have seen everything it's been referencing.
Okay.
Because I know it's a lot of French New Wave that they're
Yeah, it
referencing,
is,
and I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah.
And I know it's a love letter to art and love letter to storytelling,
journalism and
right?
such.
So I need to come back to it when I get the references. But my experience with it is one and done. I enjoyed all the 3 short films, and I was like, yeah, competently made.
Ooh, okay. This is my only not for me.
Ooh.
But again, all of Wes Anderson films are good for me.
Right.
This is just the one that I genuinely thought. I finished it and I'm like, this is style over substance.
Oh.
This is the first one. Yeah, and it's the only one, thankfully.
Where do I put? Am I keeping track of this?
No, you don't.
No,
have
you're
to
not.
consider
No,
it.
you're not.
But this is just for us. But yeah, this is the only one for me where it was style over substance because I think Wes really does work better when he's doing one single storyline.
Right.
And it really is hard to connect with characters when you're doing an anthology, I would say, because you're cutting away. You don't have enough time to spend with them.
Okay.
And, yeah, the message of the film, I don't know.
Is there a message?
Yeah, it's about journalism, is it not?
I feel like the message
and
of the
art, yeah.
movie, it's just a love letter to art.
Yeah.
And this movie is more so how it was packaged rather than it being like what the other Wes Anderson movies were.
Okay.
So in terms of like, it wanted to be a story in its most excellent, like, masterful way, in my opinion, because I thought like they did a lot of creative risks, like how they go from animated at one point and
Yeah.
then one is black
didn't
and
like
white. Oh, you
Me
didn't?
personally, I
That's
didn't
okay.
enjoy it. It
Yeah.
was jarring for me. I think.
Right.
But maybe because I wasn't expecting it. I don't know. But I do really want to revisit this because I really do want to see what he was going for, I think.
I like how experimental it was.
Yeah, me too.
It just like felt like there's no rules, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
There's
it's
no
because
confines.
when you like read journalism, right? It's like when you picture things of what's happening in your head, it's like you get to picture your own thing. So like,
I
yeah.
didn't think about it like that actually.
right? Like when you read books, right? Like you picture what's happening in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
So it's kind of like when you watch this movie, there's a lot of things that you could interpret how these stories are in your own way, and this is how Wes is way. So I really appreciate the French Dispatch, but I need to rewatch it.
Me too.
But for now, I would put it in worth a shot.
Yeah. Honestly, I only put it there because it's my least favorite.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But again, none of these movies are bad. It's just
It is not
the
a
one
bad
I
one.
connect the least with. So yeah. That's it. Next movie.
Speaking of connect the least, Moonrise Kingdom.
You don't
Is
like
this-
Moonrise
okay, you
Kingdom?
go over
I did not connect to this.
Let's talk about it.
So the disclaimer, it's been a long time since I've seen this. Maybe 10 years even.
Wow. Okay. So 2015. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just remember feeling like I do not sympathize with the main characters.
Really? Okay.
It's very I'm 14 and this is deep.
Okay.
Ooh.
Like they're so quirky. I made
You know
you
what?
earrings out of fish hooks cuz this is real love. Like whatever.
Interesting.
I felt bad for Edward Norton's character.
Oh yeah, the
He's
Scoutmaster.
always-
Scoutmaster.
He's always getting
The bad end of the stick. Yes.
the bad end of the stick.
But I like that he has his own little arc in that movie.
He does.
I love
Yeah,
when he saves
he's just
the-
trying to
the
do his
main-
job.
Yeah, the main scout. So this was the movie I rewatched recently. Like literally before I came here, I
Wow.
finished the movie.
He did his homework, guys.
Yeah, I did my homework.
Nice.
Because I haven't seen it since I watched it in like 2017.
Right.
Yeah. I think I loved it
Oh,
more
wait.
upon this rewatch.
Oh, it didn't come out. Oh, did it come out?
out
in
2012.
No, I watched it.
Oh,
in
okay,
2017.
okay, I
But yeah,
thought-
I think I loved it more. In the, I'm able to reckon with my own angst while I was watching it when I was that age. You know what I mean? Because I was the character's age when I was watching it, so I wasn't able to fully like. I was like, that's not me. You know, that kind of thing.
I get it.
Yeah. But I'm able to like really fully realize just how troubled the kids are, and I'm able to sympathize with them because I'm like, oh, they just want to find a family that accepts them.
Right. Agreed.
Like I was able to finally get that with this watch, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because I think I was way too young to have watched it. I think if you're a kid, you shouldn't watch this movie. You need to be
Oh no,
able
I
to-
agree. Yeah.
You need to be able to see this from the lens of an adult, so you can
Yeah.
be able to see like, oh, so that's how we might have been when we were younger. I think that's the beauty of Moonrise Kingdom. I think.
I don't see the two as the main character. This is my own interpretation.
okay.
This is my favorite ensemble cast of Wes Anderson.
Okay.
I love Bruce Willis' character, Bill
I love-
Murray, Francis
Bruce Willis, I
McDormand,
love him so much.
Edward Norton. I think they're so interesting,
Yeah.
and then the way they handle themes of divorce and themes of
Yeah.
loneliness
Yeah.
is very well done here.
I rewatched it earlier, and I 100% forgot that Francis McDormand and Bill Murray
Were having an
going-
affair,
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, whoa, okay. Then I love that. This is like the movie. This is Wes's. I would say this is his least octane movie. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not high octane. We're able to really sit with characters, and just let them have like slow conversations, which I really really love, because compare that to his other films where things are happening
Yeah,
on the go,
I
on
agree.
the go, on the go. I love that we're able to just sit and like listen to their problems and such.
I love how comfy this movie is. It's a very cozy,
The color palette
quiet
really helps,
film.
right?
Yes, it
I love
does. And this was the first Wes Anderson movie I watched. I watched it when I was younger. I liked it.
Mhm.
And then later on, as I got older,
Yeah.
I fell in love with everything about how it was made.
Yeah.
So this was one of the early movies that made me pay attention to cinematography,
Mhm,
to color
mhm.
grading,
Yeah.
and to the technicalities of film. So
Yeah.
I have a huge bias for it. However, it's not the one I would always revisit.
Fair.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not
I
my
wouldn't either.
personal favorite.
Yeah.
But I would put it just under worth a shot. One of the highest of worth a shot. It's
Mm.
not really a must-watch Anderson for me. I would say it's something that you would recommend when it's like your third or fourth film.
I think I would put it at must watch.
Okay,
I think
that's fair.
for me personally. Where would you put it, Luis?
Not for me.
Okay.
That's fine.
I think though I should probably rewatch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I'm
should give it a
older
I
now.
think
chance.
you're gonna
Yeah.
see it through a different lens, because I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to.
I'm older now, so
I think this is the last movie Bruce Willis was very good in.
Yeah. It made me like I when he popped up on screen, I was like,
not Expendables.
because
Oh no, never mind. I take it back. It's Expendables.
what was I gonna say? Oh, have you guys seen Patterson?
No, sorry,
Okay,
buddy.
okay, there's a little treat.
Oh yeah, he's there. The two are there, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool because they don't have names in that movie.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
you could watch that and take it as like the characters from Moonrise Kingdom, as
It's
like,
like
it's
a
them older, because there are a couple in
secret
that
sequel.
movie.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's like if you think about that, it's so sweet, and I love
Yeah.
that those two are in that movie. That's just like a little treat if you want to see those characters again in your own way. But yeah, next movie.
The next one is Phoenician Scheme.
The Phoenician Scheme. I just watched this last night, boys.
I saw your rating actually. Yeah. Where would you put this?
I would put this in worth a shot.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. I did not really connect with the main idea of what it's about because I saw it, The Life Aquatic, before that.
Oh
and
my
I felt
God.
there's such similar themes. I was like, whoa, I just watched two
Yeah, fair.
movies about. Okay, so I would say
Redemption.
Life Aquatic is about accepting responsibility, while the Phoenician Scheme is embracing
I
responsibility.
have so much to say about Life Aquatic.
So I just felt it's kind of a return to form in a
Exactly.
sense that he went back to his roots of family drama and understanding relationship between parents and
Yeah.
upbringings.
It's linear, and it's like another whimsical adventure of his, akin to Grand Budapest. I'd
Yes,
say.
but I do like its not social commentary. It's commentary about religion and life and death.
Yeah,
I found that
That's
very
something he's never done
interesting.
before, I
Yeah,
think.
I like Bill Murray as a god.
I love Michael Cera in this movie.
Oh, me too. Michael Cera
he's
is
so good. The two accents he's able to like pull out of his ass in this movie are so good.
And then when he's able just to talk Michael Cera again, I'm like, hell yeah,
He's
that's
here,
my
he's
boy.
here. What else does he do? What else does happen in the movie? 'Cause I
It's-
saw this year.
But it's not really one I would always go back to. I don't really find Benicio's character as engaging compared to
yeah.
most leads.
Yeah.
I think he's just okay.
Yeah, he is just okay actually, but he's good in the movie.
He's good, but in terms of like, yeah, the grander scheme of things, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't that big on Hanks and Cranston's performances or like their
Was that when
characters
were
when they're playing
the two that played
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was a funny sequence, but
It was
I wasn't
funny.
interested in their characters.
exactly.
What I do like about it is that it had a heart that I wasn't able to recognize in Asteroid and French Dispatch.
Ah.
Yeah, I think the relationship he has with his daughter is pretty. It's something I could cling on to. And
Right.
I forgot the actress's name, but the daughter is really good in this.
Oh
too.
yeah, she
She's
is
a-
very good.
She's so good.
Very very good.
Yeah, Phoenician Scheme.
So I would say it's worth a shot.
It's also worth a shot for me.
I don't agree with people saying that this is bad
I don't
again,
think it
but
is.
I understand why because his style has just become so overblown
Yeah.
that a lot of people are just like, I want you to make movies that are like real people again. That's not how I would talk.
Yeah, I mean it's Wes. At this point, he
Exactly.
can really do whatever he wants.
He
And I'm
can.
glad he's doing whatever he wants. But yeah, I would say it's his most accessible film in a while. I would say
Ooh, okay.
in a while. I do know what his most accessible film is, and we'll get
We'll get into that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Next movie.
Next movie, Grand Budapest.
Speaking of most accessible.
Grand
Yeah,
Budapest
okay.
Hotel.
The wheel got it.
Yeah. So this got nominated for Best Picture, right?
It did. This is his first like big flowers movie.
Yeah. This is I think this still remains to be his prettiest movie for me. I think in terms of color palette and cinematography, it's just the production design really helps too. Like the hotel itself,
Yeah.
the costumes, and the music. And did you see the that trending thing where they talk about Willem Dafoe's costume in this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so cool, man. Like, there's so much detail put into everything in this movie, and I love that. I think Ralph Fiennes is also such a charm. This is probably one of the most charming protagonists in any Wes Anderson film.
I agree. Yeah.
And Tony Revolori is also really great as just like
Yes.
the
The
sidekick
sidekick
character.
Zero.
He's so good.
Yes.
But yeah, this also has an all-timer shot for me where it's Saoirse Ronan and you can see the
Yeah.
lights
Right.
through the
Yeah.
camera. So pretty.
Right.
Pretty shot. And I'm glad that this was the movie that was able to help people really get into Wes Anderson and his style, I would say. What do you think about it?
It's not for me, boys.
Damn. I would.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you think it's normie?
I don't think it's normie.
Ooh.
It's one of those movies where I appreciate everything about it.
Mhm.
I think it's masterfully done.
Yeah.
I think Ray Fiennes, again, wonderful lead,
Yep.
very charismatic.
Mhm.
How it looks,
Gorgeous.
what it set out to be.
Yeah.
I understand all its flowers.
Uh-huh.
I just did not connect with the movie in a
Wow.
level.
Okay, that's interesting because remembering it now, I think this is like his most engaging plot in terms of like immediately settling you into a world. I
Yeah.
think this is easily the one that locks you in.
I do agree because it's themes of what it means to put a legacy down
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what it means to
I find
pass
that
it
so
on
interesting,
is
actually.
very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it was just like, all right. I just didn't like, it didn't hold on to me like I thought it would. Even when I
Okay.
watched it when it first came out, like I was watching it because of the race of the Oscars with Birdman Boyhood, right?
Birdman,
And I
Whiplash.
watched it and I really enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
I just never went back to it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't think it's his best film.
Mhm.
I would put it at must watch.
yeah.
Yeah, but I can see what you're saying in terms of, I guess, comparatively to what came out that year as well.
Yeah.
It is tough.
Everyone would see Grand Budapest Hotel. This is like the most accessible. I do agree,
yeah,
and
exactly.
everyone would like. It's like pop music. Everyone, no one hates
Oh,
Grand
okay,
Budapest
okay.
Hotel,
Music major.
right? So, I'm just in the very, very small minority where I don't really love.
You know
it.
what? I can respect that because his filmography is just so broad.
Yeah,
You could. There's so many things that
but
you can attach.
I'm
to.
giving it flowers. I think it's great.
Yeah,
just
it is.
not for me.
Fair.
Not my cup of
Is
tea.
this your not for me?
There's one more.
Oh, we have one more.
I have one
Okay,
more.
interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Next movie.
Rushmore.
That's my other not for me.
Okay.
That for me is at the bottom of Worth a Shot.
Rushmore for me was like when I watched it young, I was like, hell yeah, yeah, that's so me. Watching it now, I'm like, ooh, I'm
Why
not
is
that
that
kid
me?
anymore.
Interesting. I think it's the inverse for me.
Okay.
Cause I remember I found him so annoying first time
Yeah.
I watched it. What's his character's name? Jason Schwartzman.
It's Jason
basically.
Schwartzman, yes.
I found his character so annoying, but then I think I was able to not find it annoying when I realized. Again, a lot of these movies I saw when I was younger,
Right.
and being able to see them now, I'm able to sympathize with them now.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I find you less annoying. You're a kid, so I get why you're like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think I can understand why his growth is as stunted as it is, and his friendship with Bill Murray, I think, is such. When they reconcile, I think that's genuinely such a cathartic moment for both of them. You remember that scene? Where
I do.
Yeah, like
Yes.
outside the barbershop. I'm like, that's a nice moment that Wes was able to build up to, considering the relationship that they were able to build up to. But yeah.
For me, this movie is like, I grew up with pop punk, and there's a lot of pop punk I don't want to listen to anymore, because it's about, yep, that's high school. You're gonna be that time capsule, and when I revisit you, I'm gonna think not so not so good memories, but I respect what you did for me.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Rushmore is to me.
Okay.
It's just too much my angsty, edgy stuff. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I want to be this guy when I grow up. So I look back on it. I understand that this was his kind of stepping stone to becoming Royal Tenenbaums.
That's so funny because he wants to be Bill Murray's character in that movie.
Yeah.
He looks up to him. So that's such an interesting thing for you to say.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I would give Rushmore again. Same with Grand Budapest. It's flowers, but it's just not for me.
I can see why so many people love this though.
No, for real.
There's so many people who put this as like their favorite Wes Anderson film. Like,
Genuine
wow, I
cult
wish
classic for the year it came out.
Yeah. I'm like, I really want to like look through that lens.
Nothing was like it.
genuinely.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like how in music also, like, there's music now that is like no music that came out before, and people will say, "Oh my god, it's so good," but when you listen to it now, it's like I
Okay.
heard other things emulated, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
It kind of
100%,
feels like
yeah,
that
yeah.
for me.
I think because you're putting, this was like the one I watched and like for the first time I watched this, I had already seen Grand Budapest.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
Darjeeling. I've seen everything else. So like comparatively speaking, it really is hard to hold a candle. But I
Right.
can see why this is a lot of people's favorite Wes
Yeah,
Anderson's, and I
me too.
appreciate that. I appreciate it for what it is, and yeah, I just think the themes aren't as strong as the other.
He gets better.
He
he gets so much better.
He gets better as he goes along, basically.
Yeah. Next movie.
Darjeeling.
Okay. This might be my hot take.
Ooh, I'm excited.
For me,
because
this is a classic.
I love this movie
I freaking love
with
this
all my
movie.
heart, soul, mind, and strength.
So when I watched this for the first
I
time,
love this movie.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
it was a 3.5 movie.
It was, and then it became a 9 for me
Yeah, for
when I
me-
watched it again just this year.
Yeah, me too. I rewatched it.
Hey,
Yeah. I rewatched it recently, and I'm like, because the thing I couldn't really connect with was like, I didn't like the way they used the India setting. I couldn't fully connect with the siblings. But I think in the period of, it's always the period of time, man. With
Yeah.
Wes. You really have to grow the West. But I think now I'm in the point of life where I'm able to bond with my own sibling more.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think I'm able to really see those facets of like sibling dynamics in the three.
this is my favorite in terms of family dynamic.
This is on par
up
for me
there
with Royal Tenenbaums, I'd say.
because the commentary on how you pick up things from your parents unsubconsciously
Yeah.
is something that made me reflect on my own life a lot. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
The scene in New York where they're in the garage to pick up their dad's car.
Yes.
I love that you can pick out each of their personalities perfectly and understand why they are the way they are. Like
Exactly.
Owen Wilson's character, he thinks he has to be the protective one. Adrian Brody has to be the guarded one.
Yes,
And Jason Schwartzman always has to like have control over everything.
exactly.
I think that's such great characterization. I think this might be my favorite characterized cast of characters. I also I was gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, a lot of people like discuss about how this film is like racist and everything.
I don't agree.
I don't agree because it's fun that I think it's a fun concept for these broken people to think that they can easily fix their lives in the country that's like eat, pray,
Yeah,
love, and
and
like
then they
where you can
don't.
find yourself
Yeah.
and everything. But like they don't until they're actually able to open up to each other, and I think
Exactly.
that's so beautiful.
It
That's
has
so beautiful.
some of the best sibling dynamic writing
Exactly.
I've seen in film because every family dinner is just like that.
Yeah.
You know that scene where they're first talking and
Yeah,
catching
yeah,
up with their
yeah.
lives.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
it.
getting goosebumps just thinking about this movie again.
And then the scene where Owen Wilson reveals,
yeah, I love that scene so
I
much.
cried, bro.
That's like one of
I
the
cried, man.
honestly, that felt like a real scene.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was in a Wes
I
Anderson. world.
cried.
Like I teared up a bit when I watched that again this year. Yeah, such a great movie.
This
It's
is-
underappreciated as hell. I'd say.
This is personally my favorite Wes Anderson movie.
Honestly,
This is my personal
I'd
favorite.
say on par with Royal Tenenbaums because I think
Yeah.
objectively for me it's Fantastic Mr.
Objectively, it's Fantastic Mr.
But I
Fox.
think
That's why I would
personal
put that in
favorite,
classic.
Royal and Darjeeling are like hand in hand.
Darjeeling is the one that kind of came in the right time in terms
Yeah.
of a rewatch.
It's so crazy. Like I think about the time where I watched this for the first time. Like that was okay.
I was a kid in my
Yeah, I was a
iPad
kid.
doing like this. I'm like,
Yeah, 100%. I think it was a laptop.
and
for
then
me.
I watched
yeah.
it on TV and I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
just
I was
glued in.
so in awe. Like the second time I ever watched it, because the characters just felt more
love
alive.
it.
Like, and the thing, like, the first time I watched this, I was like, I don't get the character of Jason Schwartzman's love interest.
Yes.
I didn't get the point of her. But then once I realized like that Jason Schwartzman just needs to like control everything around.
Yeah,
him.
and he can't move on.
Yeah, and he can't move on. I'm like, I 100% get why she's there now. Like, I
Exactly.
didn't get why she was there the first time I watched it. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I see this movie in a whole new light. I'm glad I'm able to.
Yeah.
For me,
I wouldn't say it's a classic just for my own ranking. I think it's a
Okay.
must watch, but I love it. I still love
I
it.
love Darjeeling Limited. I'm
Yeah.
glad that I'm able to love it now. Yeah.
All right, next movie, Luis.
Life Aquatic.
Okay.
We're almost done.
We're almost
we are
done.
Okay.
Life Aquatic.
I have a lot to say about this.
I
one.
just watched this last night,
time?
boys. So what happened was when I was doing my Wes Anderson watching, I watched the first 30 minutes of it, and I don't know why I dipped.
This happened to me too.
I don't know why, guys. After the boat scene where they show everything, after
yeah,
that, I dipped.
exactly.
I don't
it's
know.
so hard to get invested. When the first time you watch this, it's so hard to get invested.
I was like, I think I had something else to do that day, and then I never revisited it. And then later years, people would call this the best Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
This is like the
Oh,
other
really?
Rushmore, I think. This is,
Yeah.
like, for people to say. But this is the one I agree with because for me this is a must-watch.
but historically, this is the one that bombed.
Yeah.
And this is the one that people said he's lost it. Or
Yeah.
like,
Oh, wow,
his
really?
first,
I
yeah,
didn't know
because
that.
from
Okay.
Royal Tenenbaums to Life Aquatic, it was just like,
Oh,
that's
like
kind of
back to back.
strange.
Okay.
But I do agree it's a must watch. I feel like this movie I'm gonna love more and more the more I watch it because I just watched it for the first time recently.
I teared up in Darjeeling, but this is the only Wes Anderson movie to actually make me cry.
This is my favorite Bill Murray movie, guys.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Honestly, it is one of his best performances, though, I would say.
I think Bill Murray and Owen Wilson are fantastic.
And it has a Philippines mention, too.
Okay, I want to say this. Wait. This could have been a 10 out of 10 movie, but the damn Filipino representation is so bad that I cringe so hard.
Honestly,
you know the
yeah.
scene where they're talking in Tagalog and then I speak poor Tagalog, but like of course I can tell it's not good. And then they had the balls to wear a Japanese
Yeah.
bandana.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, fucking hell, man. Damn it, Wes. There's some movies. The other movie I could think of that was almost a 10
Yeah.
is Tar. You know, have you seen
I haven't
Tar?
seen Tar.
There,
I want to, though.
Tar
It's another Kate
could have
Blanchett
been
movie.
the best of it, the best. But there's a
Wait,
scene.
the Marvel movie.
No.
No, no,
Tar, the movie about the
It's a joke.
conductor.
Yeah, with
I love it.
Oh, what did you? What were you
That
trying
was
to
my
say?
attempt at humor.
What was
But-
Tar?
Tar.
But
Thor,
brother,
oh, okay.
I'm telling you, when you watch Tar,
Tar,
you're
I
gonna
got up.
come to me because at the end they go to the Philippines
What?
Uh-oh.
and it's not the Philippines.
Where is it?
No, bro.
Yo, okay, I gotta watch it now.
I don't want to spoil. When
Okay,
I first
don't
saw
spoil,
it, I
don't
saw
spoil.
it in a plane, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Everyone around you going like,
I was coming home from the States, and it was late, so I was like, "I cannot wait for you to see it." I'm surprised it hasn't been that much of a fuss here.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about the Philippines.
Bro.
Tar. Wow. Okay.
It's something. So,
You're like
anyways,
the first person I ever hear that. From.
going back to Life Aquatic, the Tagalog is so broken, and it sounds like they're phoning it in, but I'll forgive it because in our country, when they do English actors here, it's really bad. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, that's just a personal thing for me. But everything about Life Aquatic, in terms of its character development, in terms of where Bill Murray gets to at the
Yeah.
end, is, I think, Wes Anderson's best development, like art development.
Yeah, in terms of one singular
Yep,
protagonist.
in terms of one
I would
singular
agree.
protagonist.
I remember when I first watched this. I 100% agree with you. Where the first time I watched this, I couldn't finish it. I remember trying to watch this a second time. I couldn't finish it again.
Yeah.
Just because in terms of plot, there's so much happening.
Yeah.
In terms of like, in like a linear sense,
Yeah,
there's one event after the another.
agreed.
And when I finally got to the end on the third watch, I was like, okay, I get it. Because it's tragedy after tragedy after
It is.
tragedy. And once you get to the end, and when he finally sees the shark that he was going on his whole adventure for to just seek revenge and
Yeah.
like finally
And
go
find
at
solace
it.
and reconciliation.
And like the fact that he's able to choose forgiveness after
Yeah.
everything he's been through genuinely made me cry. And like the line where he says, "I hope he remembers me" or
Yeah.
something. The moment he said that, I was like, I wasn't expecting my tears to well up. I was like, this is incredible.
This
and then the
is-
Sigur Rós song playing, I was like, oh.
This is one of the few movies I sat through the entire credits.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was just like, hell yeah, he's got a kid now, and they're
Oh
all
my
like
God.
going to the boat.
dude, I'm just like getting emotional just
I
thinking
know.
about that ending, but
Oh,
it's so good.
This has my favorite Wes Anderson character of all time.
Is it well, it's Willem Dafoe, isn't it?
It's Klaus.
Yeah, it's Klaus. You gotta go as him for Halloween once.
It's too good.
You got to.
He's
I love the
fantastic.
pose he has
Yeah.
to the picture that
Too
everyone
good.
uses. But yeah,
I
I think this is genuinely his most emotional work.
Yeah.
But you really do have to settle into the plot and trust that you gotta trust where Wes is taking you with this one.
I
I
know.
would say.
I'm gonna love this movie even more for
Yeah,
the
me
next years
too.
to come.
I like this is the one where okay, I get why people
Yeah.
love this movie so
Me
much
too.
now. It's crazy that it has the cult following it does now, and
Yeah.
I guess I'm a part of it now because I do love this movie.
That's it.
Okay. Philippines.
Sorry, pirates.
Philippines.
I gotta watch Star now. I'm so curious. What do you mean by that?
You'll get it.
Okay, I'll get it. All right.
Guess.
What?
Guess what the last one is.
Is it Bottle Rocket?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
It's the
we're
last one.
Wow. Okay. I watched this today also.
Hey.
So, are you familiar with Jared Hess's work?
No.
So he made Napoleon Dynamite and
Ah.
Nacho Libre.
Yes.
This is what this
And the
movie-
Minecraft movie.
And the Minecraft movie. This is what this
I
movie
love
feels
Nacho
like to me.
Libre.
In terms of cinematography and setting, I don't know why. I think maybe it's because of the suburban,
Right.
just the suburbanness of it works for me. I mean, it's Wes when he's still learning everything.
Yeah, the way I interpret this movie is these are people who want something so bad. So it kind of reflects on Wes's life and Owen's wife of they want to be filmmakers.
Yeah.
So it kind of like
Is this his first role? I forget.
Owen Wilson?
Yeah.
I don't know actually.
Or like his first major role.
You can we fact check that?
Can we fact check
But
if this is Owen Wilson's?
you
first
can
major
feel that there's just so much passion put into it of
Yeah.
just wanting to make it, and it goes along with the characters of the story, right? Because they're
Yeah.
stealing something, right?
Mhm.
And I feel looking back, it's gonna be brought with more love than like people saying like, "Oh, it's just a directorial debut."
role? Yeah. Okay. That was my take on it. Where first time I watched it, I'm like, okay, he's just finding his steps.
Yeah.
But I watched it today. I'm like, oh no, there's actually
Yeah.
there's some depth here.
Yeah.
Actually, I love that because the most memorable scene to me in this movie. Because I genuinely forgot everything about this movie until I
Right.
watched it today.
Right.
The most memorable thing that stuck out to me in the beginning when I first watched it was the opening scene
Ah, yes.
where he's trying to break out his
Yes.
friend out of the hospital.
Yes, yes.
I think that's if you just watch that alone, you understand the dynamic right away.
Yeah.
How immature Owen Wilson's character is, and
Mhm.
how like you can see that Luke Wilson is just looking for something better out of his life.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I love that. That's just a good summary of their relationship, and that's good filmmaking. I think if you're
Yeah.
able to get the dynamic right away in the first like 3 minutes of the movie, I think that's incredible.
That's how I also felt about Life Aquatic. Also, just want to say like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
rewatching it now, like, oh, I get what it's about. I
Yeah,
get who
yeah,
you
yeah,
are,
yeah.
right? But going back to Baller Rocket, I think it's honestly his purest film,
Yeah.
just because he's trying everything out for the first time.
Yeah.
He doesn't know exactly what he wants to be,
Yeah.
but he just has this passion of, I'm gonna be there someday.
Yeah, yeah. Because like even you can tell by the pacing, he's so
Yeah.
excited to get to the next
Yeah.
scene.
He is.
Like there's so many sudden cuts here that
Yeah.
I don't remember. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's really racing to like get to what this movie is trying to get across. And
Right.
I love that. Even though Owen Wilson is he's probably like one of the most immature characters in cinema. Or his character rather. I like that Luke Wilson is also, even though he's a protagonist, he's also kind of immature in his own way.
He is, yeah.
In terms of like the
Because he has a
romance
very,
with-
what do you call this, like stubborn take, or like a very
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
selfish take on how like the world should be around.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's so interesting to see that for a directorial debut. For those characters to be as realized as they are is
Yeah.
impressive for a directorial debut, I'd say.
Yeah. It's his first movie, period.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
He got so lucky. He ended up with Wes Anderson for his first film. Wow.
Because they were college roommates.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were
Wow.
college roommates. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Lightning McQueen. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm in Loki. Wow.
I mean, Loki. Can I just say though, a lot of people would say Owen Wilson plays the same character
No,
over
he
and over
doesn't.
again. I love Owen
Nah.
Wilson. I think he has a lot more range than people give him credit
He
for,
does.
and I just think he's such a golden retriever.
The last scene of Loki season 2.
yeah,
So emotional. dude.
Loki. I mean,
I
Loki,
haven't
Life
finished
Aquatic.
it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna say, if you when you do get to that, it doesn't feel like something from the MCU. It genuinely feels like it's something out of like an indie film. But
Oh,
yeah, I was
okay.
just
Loki
gonna say
season 2 on top though.
Me too.
One of the best MCU
We're not talking
projects.
about Wes Anderson. I mean, we are talking about Wes Anderson.
yeah.
But yeah, we're not talking about.
It's very poetic how this is gonna be Anderson's. We're talking. This is his last movie. So what would you say? Like in terms of Wes Anderson, like
No,
how do
no
you
back.
feel?
I would say worth a shot, just because
Worth a
if you're,
shot.
if you're gonna get into him,
Yeah,
feel
I
like
think it's worth a
you
shot.
need to
But
just-
I'm talking about like, all right, looking now, we've been talking about his entire filmography. How would you think of Wessie Boy?
How do I feel?
Yeah, how about Wessie Boy?
I think he's just such a. I love that he's an auteur who improves upon every single film that he makes,
yeah,
and he's able to. At this point in life, I love that he's able to just do whatever he wants because he deserves it. I think he's one of. I feel like he's one of the few true last auteurs left who has such a recognizable style. I would say when you think of someone who has a distinct style in cinema, who do you think about?
Yeah, it's always Wes Anderson, yes.
Exactly. Other than like Tarantino, I feel like those two are the only ones left.
I know a lot of people clown him because when you're becoming a film nerd, he's one of the first people you look into film, right? And then some people will go like, "Oh, he sucks. You should do foreign
Yeah.
films, or you should do blah 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 these films, right? Underground more films." But I personally connect with his themes the most,
Me too.
more than his filmmaking,
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sucker for family dramas. That's why I love Noah Baumbach movies also.
Yeah. Oh,
And-
I love Noah Baumbach. Dude. We gotta do it. We gotta do Baumbach. Wait, that's what
Oh,
we should do.
you know, Baumbach also wrote
The Whale and the.
Aquatic.
Yeah. Oh, he wrote that
Yeah,
one.
he co-wrote it.
Whoa, okay, cool.
There you go.
Cool,
So
cool.
I think in terms of family dynamics, he's on top
Yeah.
with any director that I connect with in a very emotional level.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
I don't agree when people calling it style over substance now.
Yeah,
But
I
I
would
understand
disagree.
why people hate him. as much as people do now. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to revisit him just so I can
Yeah.
give him my flowers as one of the first directors I learned by name.
Yeah, honestly, I'm glad you suggested this because I realized, like, even though he's not my favorite director,
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand why people love him because
Yeah.
his characters are so emotionally resonant, and even though there's so much sadness behind a lot of the stories, and that he's able to try to make it fun for everyone and just like have people appreciate artistry and just storytelling in a way that's whimsical, and you don't really get that with a lot of other films, if you know what I
Agreed.
mean, like with other mainstream films.
To end this, what's the first Wes Anderson would you show someone that does not know Wes Anderson?
Probably Royal Tenenbaums.
Yeah,
Probably.
I would do Royal Tenenbaums as
If
well.
they're willing to lock in more, maybe Darjeeling Limited.
I would do Royal Tenenbaums and Fantastic Mr. Fox. So
Okay, never mind. Not Darjeeling. Fantastic.
if you haven't seen Wes Anderson films,
Those
check
two.
them out.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see him grow
Yeah.
and grow.
Is he releasing anything next year?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. He's taking a break, I guess.
Wait, Luis, can you fact check? Does he have any projects under development? But yes, that's the first time we dived into entire
Yeah.
filmography.
That was
of
fun.
The director.
That was really fun. I think I'm able to look. I like that I'm able to look back on art that we love. Yeah.
Me too.
That's really awesome. Wes Anderson, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. I don't know. I'm talking like this.
he's like talking like a Wes Anderson character.
Not really.
Yeah.
I would be like,
I
"Keep
think
doing
I
what you're
forgot
doing."
who said it. I think it's either Man Carrying Things or Karsten said it
I
best.
got married and everything.
They said that one day we're gonna take Wes Anderson for granted.
It might be Karsten because
Yeah.
he did do that video on the
He did, yeah.
trilogy. I haven't seen that one, but I feel like it might have been him.
Yeah.
It feels like something he'd say.
Does he have any movies in development?
I don't think so. 2020. Phoenician was the latest, right?
Yeah, you can check his IMDb. Then you
If
can
he's
check
got
in
any
development.
upcoming
Yeah,
projects. But yeah, either way, yeah, Wes Anderson,
that's it.
cinema.
Cinema.
I feel like all my brain power just
Cinema.
went out just talking about how much I love his movies.
There you go. That's episode 2.
Do you own any of his films?
On Criterion? No. I
Okay.
want to buy.
The box set.
No, it's so
It's so
expensive.
expensive. But everything's there.
Well, his first 10 is there,
No,
but
everything's there.
I think no, his first 10 only.
What?
Yeah.
I thought French Dispatch was there.
Hey, French Dispatch is there.
Oh, okay.
But Asteroid and
Oh, okay. fair.
Phoenician side.
They gotta get
The
rights for it.
first movies I would own is Darjeeling and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I think I got
and Life Aquatic. So those 3. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll buy this
Frick, you're
this
right.
sale.
The next sale. Is
Yeah.
it still going on?
It's still going on.
Ooh. Okay, maybe I'll think about it.
Is there any Westy Boy movies? None.
Okay, he's probably
No.
taking a break. He did just
Alright.
make 3 films back to back. Excuse me. Does that make sense?
I'll be there day one, Westy
me
Boy.
too. Me too.
But yeah, that's it.
Is that gonna do it for this episode?
That's it gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah. I hope we gotta do another director deep dive maybe. But for next episode, we'll see what we're gonna do.
Hell
Maybe one,
yeah.
I guess maybe. So Gab, where can people find us?
You can find us at Instagram, filmish.pod.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Luis, for being our moderator once again.
Wahoo.
And for checking all the Wes Andersonness and dealing with all of our googliness. Okay. Once again, I'm Mina.
And I'm Gab.
Remember to keep the reels rolling.
Keep the takes coming, lads.
All right.